Butts.
Hello everyone, Laura K. Buzz here from Let'sPlayVideoGames.com, and hey, look at this physical box that exists. It's that console that Sony says is not real, the PlayStation 4 Slim. Now, this console of course does not exist. Sony will not acknowledge that it exists and that it's out in the world, but I'm going to do that thing that someone else on the internet did, and I'm going to do an unboxing, because you know who I am. You lot know that, like, I am a person that exists and does stuff about video game journalism, so here we go. Let's get this thing out the box. First thing of note, on the outside of the box, it doesn't anywhere acknowledge that this is a Slim PS4, it just acknowledges it as a PS4. To me, that suggests this is going to be replacing the previous model. This is not a Slim optional model, this is the new PS4 model. Now, nice plain standard packaging. The back says lots of things about legal stuff. Basically says you should connect it to the internet and you have to follow any kind of legal stuff that turns up. Now, side. We've got to open the side up on this. Oh, there's one side that's easier than the other. Sorry, this is my first time doing an unboxing in a little while now. When you open up the side of the box that's easier to open, first things you've got are the instruction manual, which quick start guide, having a quick look. It acknowledges in there that there's no optical port, but that's about it. I'm looking for anything that specifically says anything about the new controller. No, nothing in there. We've got HDMI cable. We have new PS4 controller, which, let's get this out the packet and show you, because when it's flashing you can already see on the front here the new light bar. See? Light bar at the front. You can see the front light bar. It's in my hands. That is a PS4 Slim controller, the new model of controller. We also have power cable, headphones, they're pretty standard. USB cable for the controller. Try to do this all with a slightly upside down camera. More instruction manuals. Now let's get to the goods, because this in here is the thing that Sony really is not acknowledging. Just going to dump that box down there. This is the console itself, the PS4 Slim. Here it is. We'll just get a nice shot of the front. You can see the USB ports have been separated out from each other. Check the back, there is no optical port on there. See this little side panel, if I can get a nice shot of that, that's where the hard drive goes when you replace it. You just kind of pull this little bit of plastic off and there's the new hard drive. So you just basically, one screw I think there, you unscrew one screw and you can replace your hard drive. It's fairly easy to get this clip back on, if I remember right. Yes, just sort of push it back on and it pops back on. It doesn't feel the most secure thing in the world to pop it back on, but it does the job. Underneath you can see PlayStation logos, The ones in the corners, they're rubber, they act as the feet of the console. If you look on that underside, PlayStation logos again, but the circle, the O, has a little thread in it, presumably for when you're eventually going to stand it up like this. I assume there'll be an official stand at some point. Power buttons and eject buttons are labelled and recessed. And yeah, that's a PS4 Slim there. It's a real thing. Stop telling people it's not real. Hey again everyone, I completely forgot to document this previously, but I should probably turn the bloody thing on, shouldn't I? So, currently in the back we have power cable and HDMI. Let's follow that HDMI around so you can see that it is real and it is connected. That's one HDMI cable leading into... Oh, can I get a good shot here? HDMI input 4, you can hopefully see. And then I'm going to pop my monitor, which is a TV, onto HDMI 4. Hooray, you can see my gross reflection. HDMI 4, says up there, HDMI 4 PC, and gonna turn the power button on, and hopefully we'll get a nice signal here. Haven't actually tried turning this unit on at this moment. Come on, come on. There we go, PlayStation logo, woo! And this is the controller, we'll pop that in shot. Don't know if it's synced up right now. Hope so. If not, I'll plug it in with the cable.
I found something about cable on Wikipedia.
I don't know if you can hear this, but my iPad Siri decided to tell me about cables. Oh, I have to connect a PS4 wireless controller. Let's do that on camera. That's the cable I'm going to use. It's the one that I unboxed. You get to see how great and messy my work desk is. Ooh, messy work desk. I am not a professional unboxer. This is terrible. I really should have used a tripod. Oh well, handycam footage while I talk this out. It's not me stalling for time for any logistical reasons. Anyway, USB cable. Plug it in the front. Just checking which way up it goes. USB cable in the front. USB cable. This is, as you can see, in the front of a PS4 Slim. Other end of the cable is going to go in the controller. There you go, PS4 Slim. Press the power, the button. Right, we'll keep this in shot. Next, checking network connections. And you're about to see, yeah, it's trying to find my internet connection. It's definitely doing it with this one. Right, up, down, up, down. See, that is very much a working console. This is a PS4 Slim. It works. It exists. Let's stop pretending this fucking bullshit isn't a real console. Bye. Oh, sorry, one last thing I forgot to talk about. The power button light is a little strip of little lights. Hadn't noticed this before. Just thought I should mention that. It's quite cool. A little strip of tiny, teeny tiny LEDs. Zoom in. Probably can't see because it's not the best camera in the world, but tiny little line of LEDs. Ooh, PS4 Slim, yay!
Butts, 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 butts.